What causes common JSON.parse errors in JavaScript? Imagine trying to open a door that only accepts specific keys. If the key is wrong, the door won't open. That's what happens when JSON.parse encounters errors in JavaScript. Let's explore what causes these errors and how to avoid them. First, JSON.parse expects a string formatted exactly like JSON. If the string has syntax mistakes, it will throw a syntax error. One common mistake is trailing commas. For example, if you write 1, 2, 3, or name John, JSON.parse will complain because JSON does not allow commas after the last item in an array or object. Another mistake is incorrect quoting. JSON requires double quotes around property names and string values. So name John is correct, but name John or name John will cause errors. Using single quotes is not valid in JSON. Numbers also need to follow strict rules. Leading zeros like 1 are invalid because JSON treats numbers with leading zeros as errors. Also, decimal points must be followed by digits. For example, 1.0 is okay, but 1 is not. Special characters inside strings need to be escaped properly. If you have a newline or backslash, you must write +n or plus. Failing to escape these characters can break the parsing process. Unexpected characters outside the JSON character set can cause errors too. For instance, if your JSON string contains HTML tags or control characters, JSON.parse might fail. Encoding issues, like using a character set other than UTF-8, can also introduce invalid characters that break parsing. Malformed structure is another common cause. Missing or extra brackets like or will make JSON invalid. Also, forgetting commas between items or colons between keys and values can cause errors. Sometimes the string you pass to JSON.parse isn't even JSON at all. If you try to parse plain text, HTML, or incomplete data, you'll get a parse error. Always ensure the data you are parsing is valid JSON. In web development, this is especially important when working with data from APIS or user input. Always validate or sanitize data before parsing it. Use JSON stringify to convert objects into JSON strings when sending data to APIS or storing it in browser storage. When you get a JSON.parse error, look carefully at the error message and the position it points to. It often shows exactly where the problem is, like an unexpected character or missing comma. Wrapping JSON.parse in a try-catch block helps handle errors gracefully and prevents your app from crashing. Knowing these common causes helps you troubleshoot and fix JSON errors quickly. It makes working with JSON in JavaScript much smoother, especially when dealing with browser APIS and storage that relying on JSON for data exchange.